So here's what we ended up with the final setup. I guess the most important one is our conditional events came straight in, and because we are Imperial Germany, we got the surface fleets, and we think the raiders, which means 47, what normally is 47 down here. It's bumped a bit there, let me just get that. 47 is an all A's. We'll have to play a directive card to get those. And the other major thing, I guess, was unprepared France. So when Paris threatened is initiated, this unprepared counter will go in the delay box. When it comes out, and only when, the French HQ will, and the other units will go in the box. Other than that, there's some things on the map. Here's all the European miners. Here is the Wallies, including, we lost this unit for a while, but turned up. So we've got some Gauls with him now. And the Russians, this is our shipbuilding queue and our ships, our task forces. And you'll notice right from the get-go we start with Bismarck because we're Imperial Germany and we had prepared Germany. We got some cruisers and the Graf Spee as well. So yeah, we got this pretty cool navy. Japanese, nothing much there. Here's the miners for these things that we've got them laying on is just the printouts from the Vassal module, or the old Vassal module. We don't have the new one yet. And then we've got the US and the Soviets in Dicenso. And there's the war game table. You've probably seen it before. Things slide underneath there, but at the moment everything's on top. And we've got, yes, we've got Manchukuo as a minor country, neutral and Hoppe. China's not looking too good, but I'll go through a minute what happened in the first turn. And then over here we've got, I guess the big thing to point out here is we've got Ukraine as a minor country, and so is Croatia and Serbia. Serbia is a allied minor country. Bulgaria is an Axis minor country. They're having a bit of a war, and we've got an expanded Greece as well. So that's it for that. Just one more thing. The Imperial Germany starts with 3 of these cavalry units, which when combined with an army unit, will give these 2-step 444s. So that's going to be quite useful, particularly since we got them straight away with our Imperial Germany.
Not Turkey necessarily in the war.
Okay, so of all of the
That would
countries...
be very bad for the Russians.
Alright, so of all the countries, if you could change the status on any one of the countries,
I'd do that one.
Turkey. So, alright, and there's 2 other decent ones. I agree, I concur. Do you concur?
Persia would be useful too.
Yep. I concur with the Middle East. Scott?
Yeah, that sounds good. Middle East is always good.
Middle East, sir.
Well, I'll roll.
You may roll, because you're...
I'll roll a blue dice, because that's blue is a good colour. So what's Turkey? What do I want?
The middle, something in the middle.
You mean you can dictate what you roll?
Yep. I'm going to roll a 2. 5.
Iraq.
Iraq, that's it. So we get an Axis pro-Allied marker.
They're down in Northern Territory.
They're actually in Turkey.
Iraq.
And then Russ and Kev, you choose.
Correct. Just gets on
We want a 5.
Big airbase.
6. Setback, no result.
So Japanese first turn was food shortages. No result on the first political event. So what we did, because taking on China's not so hot, because we only got this 2 hex border now with Johol being ceded to Hoppe and a neutrality marker, and we've got a extra forces with a Western influence. So what we did, we broke down the first army, which was in Port Arthur here, to 2 1-steps. Then in turn 2, during the political phase, we rolled so I can read it. We rolled a 1. Gekekaju. And I'm sure Andrew will laugh at that because he speaks Japanese, but so we had to remove a policy, and we chose to remove, well, Kevin did really, Great Britain. And probably he did that because I think he did, yeah, he took economic program.
Government, I have to look in, is in its holding box, remove it and place it in the delay box. Is that the army government box?
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
End one policy by removing policy markers from any possible boxes.
standing here doing this. Bonsai!
Limited war. Alright, so I get to remove one of these.
Bonsai!
So this is,
Bonsai!
Did that work?
Bonsai!
Shut the fuck up.
I'm posting this on the web, so no
go.
swearing.
Bonsai!
So this is the big decision,
Nationalist or communist?
or Britain or USA.
Oh, right. Yeah, it could go. What does my Supreme Advisory Board suggest? Go straight for Britain?
Well, you did go back and look at
Bounce
it.
on the head then.
All right.
What important thing.
Excuse me, Mr. Englishman. Who's the Englishman?
We are.
It's war!
Thing we did in the previous turn, we'd broken down an army there to 2 1-steppers, ready to ship it south anyway to Shanghai. Now that clearly we're going after England, we shipped a step to here. We'll take these out. By putting a convoy in the Yellow Sea, and in the reserve move we moved another one, and in rebasing we moved our Axis fleet and some air units in there as well, ready to invade Hong Kong, which is the turn coming up. So we should be able to get a beachhead marker with our aircraft, which I think we'll have an aircraft just here, which could either, so we can put a beachhead 1 down with that, or we could wait for the surface to beachhead 2, but probably go early and get hopefully Hong Kong, and then I guess we have to go for Rabaul, Townsville, and clearly we have to, since we're playing in Brisbane, we have to go for Brisbane, which is there, and then Sydney, and that's it so far. I guess another option is if we can somehow get Burma to rebel, since it is a subjugated region or country, so that might be another option for us. We'll see.